If you earn money, but you have no control over time, energy, or optionality, you are not wealthy, you are leveraged. You are borrowing your future to survive your present. And leverage always feels comfortable until the bill arrives. Modern society trains us from a young age to worship gross numbers and headline figures. Annual salary, monthly income, hourly rate. We treat these numbers like identity labels and personal scoreboards, almost like proof of our value as human beings. But in real economics, revenue is meaningless without understanding cost structure and efficiency. A company that generates massive sales while bleeding expenses is not successful. It is slowly dying while hiding behind impressive marketing and surface growth. Your life operates under the same economic laws and constraints. You are a production system that converts time into money and then converts money back into survival, comfort, and security. If this conversion efficiency is broken or distorted, no raise, bonus, or promotion can permanently save you. Let's strip away illusion and perform a serious audit of a normal professional life. Not a billionaire fantasy, not extreme poverty, just an average modern worker who genuinely believes that they are doing okay and living responsibly. We'll call him Daniel. Daniel earns a respectable salary that looks stable and promising on paper. On spreadsheets and job listings, he should be building security, savings, flexibility, and long-term options. But paper is not reality. Before Daniel even touches his income, taxes automatically erase a large portion of it. That part is predictable and visible. What is not predictable, and rarely measured, is everything that this income quietly forces him to spend just to maintain the ability to keep earning it. Transportation is not freedom, it is an operating expense embedded into modern life. Vehicles depreciate, consume fuel, demand maintenance, insurance, parking, repairs, and continuous time investment. In many cities and suburbs, commuting alone quietly consumes the financial equivalent of a second rent payment every single year. Food becomes distorted by chronic time scarcity. When working hours and mental fatigue dominate the day, nutrition is outsourced to corporations whose business models depend on convenience premiums and addiction engineering. Your exhaustion and lack of energy quietly become someone else's profit margin and quarterly growth. Appearance becomes a hidden tax on credibility and employability. Clothes, grooming, image management, presentation, all of it becomes necessary just to remain competitive inside social hierarchies that monetize perception and signaling. Then comes the most expensive category of all, psychological compensation. Humans cannot sustain prolonged stress, pressure, and uncertainty without some form of relief and emotional release. That relief is sold back to them as entertainment, alcohol, shopping, travel, subscriptions, dopamine loops, and artificial rewards. You are literally paying money to repair the damage caused by the same system that pays you. This is not a personal weakness or moral failure. This is economic feedback. When a system extracts energy, attention, and resilience faster than it replenishes them, consumption naturally becomes anesthesia and coping mechanism. Now we shift to the hidden half of the equation, time. Corporations measure labor using scheduled hours and contracts. Reality measures labor through total cognitive occupation of a human life. Preparation time, commute time, recovery time, lingering stress, fragmented attention, delayed exhaustion. These hours belong to the job whether payroll systems acknowledge them or not. When you include these invisible hours, most full-time jobs quietly consume the majority of a person's waking life, not only physically but also mentally and emotionally. When Daniel calculates his true net income and divides it by his true annual hours committed to employment, something deeply uncomfortable appears. His real hourly wage collapses dramatically. He is not selling skill or expertise anymore, he is liquidating his lifespan at wholesale prices. This is why burnout is no longer a personal failure or character flaw, it is a mathematical inevitability built into the structure of the system. Promotions often deepen the trap instead of solving it. Higher income increases lifestyle friction, more stress generates higher compensation spending, longer hours reduce recovery capacity. The system rewards visible surface growth while silently compressing personal margin and freedom. There is also intergenerational theft happening quietly in the background. Every unnecessary dollar burned today destroys decades of compound growth tomorrow. Convenience spending does not merely affect monthly budgets, it reshapes entire life trajectories and future optionality. So the real question is not, how do I earn more money? The real question is, how efficiently does my life convert effort into freedom, security, and control? Optimization is not deprivation or minimalism for its own sake. It is strategic clarity. Reducing friction restores agency. Expanding margin restores dignity and long-term stability. The most powerful shift is identity. Stop seeing yourself primarily as an employee. Start seeing yourself as a capital allocator managing your own life portfolio. Your time is capital. Your attention is capital. Your health is capital. Waste destroys compounding. If your income is high but your freedom is shrinking year after year, your model is broken. If your income is moderate but your autonomy and flexibility are expanding, your system is healthy and resilient. Run your audit. Calculate your real cost of existence. Measure your true effective wage. Confront the numbers calmly and without emotion. Numbers are not cruel, they are honest and corrective. Civilizations collapse when their math breaks. Individuals collapse the same way. Fix the equation early, or the equation will eventually fix you, permanently and without negotiation. If this changed how you see your life and your choices, subscribe, like, and share this with someone who's running on empty. We're all trapped in the same math, until we consciously decide to solve it.